today's session we're going to talk about on how to write an effective statement of purpose and probably use ChatGPT's help on how you can craft a statement of purpose and how do you do a research. Just a note, we are not talking about on how to use ChatGPT to do all your work, but just as a research tool. And it makes a big difference when you use it as a research purpose, but with your own language and own data points, rather than relying on AI software to do all the work for you, right? So let's get started. Okay, so in our previous blog post, we had talked about an sample statement of purpose for graduate school application. And as you can see from 19 comments, it's a very popular post, but we're not going to go into the details. I'll just leave the link in the video here. You can look at it later. But basically it talks about a couple of ideas on how do you kind of craft your SOP or statement of purpose and how do you make it stand out. So for today's example, we'll consider that assume you are going to apply to Harvard's program, which is a very competitive for data science master's program, right? And how would you start playing with the ChatGPT? And for this today's video, I'm going to show you just using ChatGPT 3.5, not the 4 or premium version. So I'll just start with, right? I'm a master's. I'm going to apply program in data science at Harvard University. Tell me some key points about this program, right? And again, you cannot just rely on what this is telling you because this could be an outdated and you'll have to go to the websites, but this gives you a high level idea, a summarization. So as you can see, it has got research opportunities and faculty expertise is here, networking opportunities, which is kind of, that's one of the reasons you're going to Harvard there probably, or to a top ranked college there. It does involve capstone project, which is some people love it, some don't, but I think in my personal opinion, that's a good way for you to get some practical experience if you haven't had there, and then obviously prestige and reputation. Okay, so while I look at this one, it talks about what it is, you will have what makes this program unique, but I'm still gonna go to the data science graduate programs for Harvard and look at it. And if you look at it, it talks about advanced topics, research courses, capstones, and some popular electives. And as you can see, machine learning, AI, topics in machine learning. Now, the goal for today is that how do you tell Harvard that you are a right candidate to be taken for this master's program? And now since GRE has become optional, which is optional in this program here, you will have to make your SOP stand out more strongly than anything else there. So the way I'm going to go for is that I'm going to write something about myself here. So as to which will be kind of I've written this one, some copy. I want to apply for master's program in data science at Harvard University. I have 3 years experience in software development and know basics of Python. How should I make my resume strong and improve my chances when I apply to Harvard's program? Now look at this response here, right? Demonstrate analytical skills, quantitative background, right? Prepare for interviews, which is okay. So let's go here. Consider developing a portfolio of projects that showcase your data science skills, personal projects, academic projects, right? So this is what is missing in my resume, or I haven't talked about it. But do you have any experience in that? Have you worked on it? If not, then you'll have to make a stronger case as to why do you think it will be a good fit for you. And it's not just for the sake of a salary or a better career prospect, which is in your mind at the end, but you're going for that. So letters of recommendation, yes, that is, we know that will be there. Quantitative background. So if I phrase this one, right, a 3 years software development and have handled, and again, this is not applying to you, but I'm kind of giving an example that how to use ChatGPT and handle data for customers and spent a lot of time analyzing the data and presenting. I will talk about, let's say, visualization, right? So that's, I don't want to go into machine learning. So I want to get a master's degree in data science from, excuse me for my spell mistake here, data science from Harvard, and use visualizations. What is this called? Exact course there. Just C17 on visualization. It is in visualizing data. Okay. And take elective on visualization because I believe that when complex data presented in right format can help customers understand the business use cases. All right, now let's see what this is, right? Okay, now you see the answer has changed here, some of the part, right? But let's focus on the one, right? Emphasize your experience in presenting data and insights to customers. Highlight your ability to communicate complex technical concepts. So as you can see, showcase any instances where data presentations have positively impacted customer outcomes. So now as you see, since you're doing a specialization here and not learn about the basics, which this program expects you to know, have some idea about statistical, some basics in Python. And again, that varies from college to college, but this data science course, it expects you to have a basics understanding of Python and R, and we can talk about those admissions requirements later. But here it says that, okay, you have to talk about these ones that you're gonna be learning that. And that is how you're gonna write your SOP, that, okay, I want to do this, I have learned this one, but taking this course will help me understand my customers' data, present them in a usable format there. I want to dive into details and see what else the skills I will be learning over a course of this program help me solve customer issues there. And then there's other options here. So it also shows, other than what you have said there, that you have done a thorough research on Harvard's program here, and that this is not just for a brand name you're coming, but the courses and electives are there, something which you've given a deep thought, and that is gonna be basically helping you out here. So hope this helps, and then I'm gonna take further videos and talk about how this all can be improved for your SOPs there. So feel free to drop comments out in the comment sections there, and we can get back to you. Thank you.